All right, guys. So my name, for those of you who don't know me, is Alana Yerman. I'm a double diamond leader, almost triple diamond leader with this company. I've been with this company for just over a year and a half now, and it's been life-changing for me. Before I get started with training you guys, I want to congratulate Sarah for going emerald, and she's going to also be double promoting to diamond this month. She just got her $5,000 bonus, you guys, and she is this close when I tell you to getting diamond. I mean, it's incredible. And so I want to give her a huge shout out. I also want to give Kelsey a shout out because Kelsey went ruby. Kelsey has only been in this business for 2 months. She is already a ruby, and she's going emerald. She's boxed in for emerald as of this morning, and she's this close to going full-blown emeralds by the end of this month in the next 3 days. So super huge shout out to her because she's also going to get $5,000. I know Jackie's not on here yet, but Jackie also qualified for emerald today. Jackie is an emerald and just got her $5,000 bonus. Julie just went ruby. We've got some executives, and I don't have the list in front of me, so forgive me. I know Sarah is promoted to executive. Sarah Chambers, she's fighting really, really hard for her ruby now. We've got everybody just going crazy. Alicia's already ruby. She's fighting for her emerald, and you guys are just all working so hard, and I'm really proud of every single one of you guys. I know some of you guys think 10 o'clock is late and you want to kill me, but you know what? We all have 24 hours in the day, and it's just how you prioritize them. What is more important to you? Something that is going to, you know, potentially have something to do with your long-term future, or something that's just going to change tomorrow? I mean, you've just got to weigh out your options sometimes. So what I want to really talk to you guys about is Jackie! Jackie just went emerald. Jackie just went emerald. Okay. So what I want to talk to you guys about is keeping it simple. I think that it's very common that we tend to jump on board and we think that we need to know all of the products and what do they all do. And I can't talk to somebody, I haven't even used these products yet. Like, my kid's not even here. I can't even take a picture with something, right? Like, I just feel like it's very overthought. And the fact of the matter is, look at all these people on this Zoom right now. You have tons of support, and every single one of us has used a product. So you have its personal friend on this Zoom and on our team who can help you with testimonials. I think the biggest thing is just talking to people, just letting people know that what you're doing. The other thing is, everything is energy. You have to be excited, okay? If I walk into the room and I'm like, hey, I just want to let you know that I started this business and I tried these wraps and they're pretty cool. Try one, they're $25. You're going to be like, nah, I'm good. You know what I mean? But if I walk in there and I'm like, I just started this business, like, all these girls are killing it, right? I was on the phone with like 5 girls that just got $5,000 bonuses, and I love these wraps. You've got to try one right now. It's only $25. It's normally $30. Do you want to try it? Like, what do you think that person's going to say? Do you see the difference? You don't have to be a professional. You don't have to be doing this for a year. We all have a day one. So the difference between one person's success and another person's failure is just your energy and your grit. And I want to be straight up and set you guys up for failure. I want you guys to fail really quickly so that you can not fail. Okay, and the reason I say that is I want you to learn from your mistakes, and it's normal to make them. The only way that you're going to make them, and the only way that you're going to create trial and error, practice makes perfect, right? It's by talking to people. If you tell somebody the wrong thing, they don't freaking know they're asking you. You're the pro. They're not going to know that you're wrong, okay? I could sit here and tell somebody that there's, I don't know, blueberries and something that there's not. It doesn't matter. So, they don't know. Just don't be afraid. There's a Beth on here. Hi. Who's Beth with? Beth? Hi. Okay. So you don't know you just don't know. I just lost my train of thought. Just talk to everybody, you guys. Stay positive and be excited about what you're talking about, because your excitement is contagious. Here's what I want you to ask people as soon as you start talking to them. So I want you guys to write this down, okay? Somebody likes your post. Somebody asks a question. First thing you're going to ask is, what is your goal? Okay? This is what you're never, ever going to say, ever. Here's my website. Go check it out. Ever. Okay? You're never going to send somebody to your website, because here's what's going to happen. And this is what a lot of newbies do, right? You're like, oh, I have this website. Go read about it. Well, okay. Do you feel overwhelmed looking at your website on your first day? There's 50-something products on there. Are you confused at what you're looking at? You can nod your heads. Yeah, right? Okay, why would you send somebody to be confused? They have no flipping idea. That's like when I go to a restaurant and their menu is 5 pages long. I get so annoyed because there's 25 good looking things on there. How am I supposed to decide what I want to eat? Then I start asking my friends if they want to share stuff, because I just want everything. So you just don't want to make it that complicated. Ask them what their goal is. Hey, my goal is I want to lose 25 pounds and get rid of some stretch marks. Okay, great. So if you don't know what to recommend, here's what you do. You're going to screenshot that conversation to the person who signed you up, or if you're in a chat, you can screenshot it there. Okay, if that person isn't available, screenshot me. Any of you can screenshot me at any time and say, what do I say? And I will help you close the deal and explain to them what they need, given for what their specific goal is, okay? Say their goal is wrinkles. I want to get rid of wrinkles. Well, then you know you would go to skincare for that. Do not just send them to your website. They're not going to sign up. You're going to be sitting there waiting for this, magical moment of an email to pop up. That's not going to happen. So what you want to do is you want to provide excellent customer service to your customers and potential customers. And what I mean by that is this. So you found out what their goal is. You've asked somebody, or you might know already. You've told them what they need, because you're the pro even on day one, okay? You've told them what they need, and you explain this. This is exactly what I say every time. It doesn't matter what I'm selling or who I'm talking to. The conversation is going to be the same. So I tell them what they need, and then they're like, okay, that sounds good. How does this work? So I say, okay, perfect. I voice clip them, or I call them immediately. Okay? I don't sit there and explain the loyal customer program in a text message. I'd never do that. It's a voice clip, or hey, what's a good time to give you a call? Okay? You can give 2 options. Okay? And then when you're explaining it, you're going to say, here's how it works, Mary. I'm super excited to help you hit your goals. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you 40% off and set you up on my 90-day program. Okay? And because you're going to do the 90-day program, you're going to get a special discount. And the good thing is you don't have to pay for 90 days up front. You're just going to pay for the products you're going to start with right now. And then what we're going to do is evaluate your situation over the next 30 days and decide if you want the same package or if you want something different. You can get something more, you can get something less, or you can get the exact same thing. And they're usually like, oh, really? Okay. And I say, there's no minimum, there's no membership fee. By the way, if you sign up today, I'm going to throw in free at-home workouts. Okay, and that's when you send them your landing link. Now, if you don't know what that means, all of you guys made a website when you joined. So, like, my website is alana.itworks.com, right? Well, so whatever your website is, like I know Kelsey is like Kel's Fit, right? She always asks me, she's like, what's my landing site again? So hers is kelsfit.itworks.com. Well, your landing site, right? Hers would be Kel's Fit. WTF for what the fit, itworks.com. Okay, so instead of putting whatever, so it's the same thing, but you're adding WTF, itworks.com. When you send that to somebody, they're going to click the link, which that link is shareable in Facebook. Our regular ones are not, okay? Those are. So you can share that, and it's going to prompt them to download the Itworks Office app, and it's going to give them the workout. You can they don't have to technically be a loyal customer to get them, but why would I give somebody free workouts if they're not going to be my customer? So I use that as like an extra thing. You can give it to people if you want to, but that's how I do it. Okay. So I think voice clips, you guys, are extremely important. Always assume the sale. Always assume the sale. Go in and ask for their information. You want to be like excited and proud and like this is the best thing that they've ever came across. Let's get you started right now. Especially like if it's the end of the month and like it takes a week to get to you, you better join right now so that it gets to you by the 1st. I use that line a lot too. So, you know, you can do that. You can do that as well. So what I'm going to do is let Sarah go over a few things as well. She is like a mastermind when it comes to social media. And I also want to, and she doesn't know this yet, but I also want to ask Kelsey just to say a few words since this chick is rocking her freaking business to the core. And I really want her to share some things that she's doing because she's also like a mastermind at this social media stuff. But I do want to encourage every single one of you guys to book an in-person party. Even if you live a state away from the person who signed you up, I want you to book one. Okay? If you live close to the person that signed you up, that's perfect. Okay? I want you to pick a day and pick a time right now. Write it down. And there's a little chat in here. Just message me the date that you think you want to do so I can follow up with you about it. Okay? And you're going to host a wrap party. Okay? So here's the cool thing. If you're not by your upline, I can send you a ton of videos and it's super simple. All you do is read off the catalog or your website. Okay? Or go through a few products that you know about. That's it. That's all you're going to do. Most of you have greens, right? Most of you have greens or greens are on the way. All you need is green and a water bottle and dollar store Dixie cups. Okay? You've got your little defining gels. You're just going to go invite people to your party and you're going to go take one of those greens, stick it in a water bottle, and you can sample that whole water bottle this much in a little sample cup to 20 people if you want to for $1. Okay? And then you're going to go through the loyal program, the distributor opportunity, and the products with them. It's not that hard. But if you guys don't do it, you're never going to learn and you're going to fail. You cannot be comfortable all the time and expect to go forward in anything in life, right? You know, so you just have to push yourself in order to see progress because nothing grows in a comfort zone. It just doesn't work that way. You know, when I joined this business, you guys, literally, no lie, I don't want you guys to think I'm making this up, but I didn't know anybody. I literally didn't know anybody in Florida, anybody but one girl. And I was like, I'm thinking of joining this company, you know, what do you think? And she's like, I'll buy a wrap from you, I'll be your first customer. And I was like, yes, I'm joining. So I joined, and I'll never forget this because she was my 26th customer, not my first. Do you know? I knew nobody. You know what I did? I went to Walmart with my Blitz cards that you get in your kit. I wrote my name and stuff on them. The lady that signed me up, you guys, it wasn't Stacy, but Stacy helps me with everything. She never taught me a damn thing, the lady who signed me up, okay? I was basically on my own. I didn't even know Stacy yet. I went to Walmart, and I said, okay, I picked a day. It was Wednesdays, which I still do. I just got back from one. I'm still in my gear. And I said, okay, Mario, my daughter was 4 months old and 16 months old, and he worked all day in the Florida sun as a plumber. And I said, hey, buddy, I know you're really getting pissed, but I'm going to leave on Wednesdays, and I'm going to do a party, and can you just give me that one day without an argument, right? So we agreed. So I went to Walmart when I went food shopping. I went to like Ross and I went to the gas station. I went all over and I started blitzing and I started meeting people and I started inviting them to these Wednesday events and I started adding them to my Facebook. You know, like right when I blitzed them, I'd be like, hey, do you have Facebook? Like I went to the nail salon and the guy screwed my nails up. It looked like I have Easter egg nails. And this other girl was annoyed at her nails, but she had all this spunk. And I'm like, hey, let's be friends. Boom, she might be a distributor. So wherever I go, I'm talking to people. So if you don't know anybody, go meet people. You have to get uncomfortable. You're never going to hit your goal if you don't, okay? If you wake up, right, for hubby at 3 a.m., it's okay. That's really early, girl. I give you credit. I would never do that. So, I have a friend, matter of fact, the girl who was my 26th customer, she wakes up at like 4:30 in the morning, does the same thing, cooks breakfast, all that shit. I'm like, you're grown. You cook your own breakfast. So, but it's all good, right? I respect everybody. But regardless of when you're waking up, you have the same time that we do. So you just have to find it. How bad do you want it? I want you guys to think about why you joined. Like, why did you say yes? Did you say yes because somebody just popped up in your inbox 24/7? No way. I don't think so. Maybe you felt a little pressure, but you joined for a bigger purpose than that. You joined because for some reason, somebody higher than you believes that you are meant for this business and that you are here for more than what you're doing, right? And so if I never joined this business, or I was just a stay-at-home mom, I was miserable, I was 200 pounds, I didn't know what the hell was going on. I had 2 babies in 11 months. Everybody around me thought I was a nut job, okay? My daughter was 7 weeks old, and I was popping out another one. So but if I didn't decide to say yes to this business, I wouldn't have. I don't even know how many of you are here, 15 people or so, you know what I mean, sitting here making money too. So you're on this earth. You don't even realize what you have in your hands yet, but you're here and you're on this Zoom and you join this business for a reason, whether it's to change your life or to change somebody else's. So don't take that lightly. Go out and talk about it. You know what I mean? Who cares if somebody tells you that's a scam, or I've tried that rap, it didn't work. Well, I'm like, oh, how much water did you drink? I didn't drink any water. Well, that's why it didn't work. I mean, you just have to ask questions. You know what I'm saying? Use the product, get a result, and then nobody can tell you it doesn't work, right? That's what I have to say the most. Like Alicia, right? Alicia joined, and then I'm going to let Sarah talk, but Alicia joined, and she was saying, she had like all these potentials, and then she had a slump. Remember? She's like, what's going on? I had all these people interested, and then boom, she started using wraps, greens, and fat fighter, right? And this girl up here, Baby P, she started losing weight, and she sent me her photos. If you haven't seen her photos, you've got to go look at how much weight this girl has lost. This girl, I will never forget, the end of last month, she brought in like $700 in volume in like the last week herself, personally from her personal results, because you have to be a product of the product. You don't have to need to lose weight. You can brag about your energy. You can brag about the coffee. You can take Confianza and you can say you're super stressed out, and in 15 minutes of popping that plant-based pill, you feel like you're amazing. You know what I mean? Hi, Adira. So you just have to be confident. There's 50 something products. Try a different one each month and find the one that you like, because that's what's going to make you your money. The wrap works in 45 minutes. As soon as you get your box, rip it open, take a before photo, and put on a wrap. That's the best advice I could give you guys, is to be a product of the product and just take control. So 24 minutes, I haven't even breathed. All right, so I'm going to let Sarah go. Sarah, do you want to pop on? Hey, I'm going to hold everything. I took a picture just so I can see everybody on here. So send me the day that you want to do your party. If you're local to me, I'll come. If you're not, I'm going to help you do it, okay? Did we just lose Sarah? Oh, there you go.
No, I'm right here. I was unmuting myself. You can hear me, right?
Yes.
Okay, well, first of all, I know it's late, so I don't want to, I know I have a tendency to go on a lot, so I'm not going to do that. But Alana hit on like 1,000,001 awesome points about, basically social media is how I've been doing my business. Like literally, I mean, you can do it so many different ways. So if social media does scare you, I mean, you can do vendor events, you can do belly to belly. There's so many other ways of doing it. But for me in my life, social media is how I do it. And if you're the kind of person, I'm just going to say exactly how I did it from the start. So at the beginning, nobody wanted to buy from me. Nobody. My friends, family, they were like, you're crazy. We don't want anything to do with that. And for a split second, I was like, oh my gosh, what are people going to think of me, when I start posting these posts, and I already seen Alana's, so I knew what it looked like, and I hadn't tried any of the product. I was not a customer. I was just this girl that, kind of was watching Alana, and I wanted my hair to grow, and I was just like, yeah, whatever. Dodged her a bunch, then, you know, jumped into it. But when I jumped into it, I knew I was like, okay, I got to do this. I got to prove everybody wrong, because everybody immediately thought, oh, here goes Sarah with another harebrained idea that she thinks she's going to be rich. You know what I mean? So yeah, I thought, you know what? You know, if this person can do it and that person can do it, then why the hell can't I do it? You know? So that's what I've always thought. And then that whole feeling of being embarrassed and thinking, oh, what's Joe Schmo going to think of me posting my whatever, my HSN or my reps? I don't give a crap what they think. You know what I mean? I've lost and this, I'm not bragging about losing friends because that's stupid. Like, I've lost so many friends, but they weren't friends, you know? They didn't want me to succeed. And the family members that, you know, they just kind of are watching, but now they're like, oh, wow, really? Okay. And it's so funny. More and more family are starting to order. But at the beginning, I had no family order. I never had a warm market ever. My market immediately was, I don't know, people from outside the state, Fort Myers, people I had no idea about. And what Alana was saying about, hold on, I got to charge my phone. Sorry. What Alana was saying about how you don't need to know every product, that's, you know, that's so true. You don't. There's so many. And when you just begin, that's mind-boggling. You know, you're going to terrify yourself. I mean, there isn't that many, thank goodness, but it's still a scary thought if you had to know everything and every ingredient, and you don't have to. All our products, by the way, have every ingredient on there. We have everything listed there for the customer, but just find something that you would be interested in. So for me, that was the hair, skin, and nails. So I basically grabbed onto that. I faked it till I made it. I did say, hey, you know what? My hair's grown this much. Yes, it really didn't grow that much, but I believed in that product so much that I was just like, yo, it's already working. But in the end, it did work, and that, oh my gosh, I got so many sales right away just from HSN because I really believed in that product. And then
your hair has grown a lot from that.
Yeah, product. It was way up to here. And guys, I had a bald spot from hair extension, so yeah, I looked real pretty. So I mean, before it works, like, I was 30 pounds overweight. I was no energy. I was grumpy. I had no friends. I had nothing really. I mean, I had my family, so I can't say I had nothing, but I love my children. I have my children, but now I have best friends and people I can talk to. And, you know, but we all know why we joined this company. We love it. You know, we're gaining friendships, gaining all this stuff. But what I would say is really home into a product that you really believe in, because people can see that. Okay, here we go. This is what I did wrong. I did what Alana was saying is so true. Do as many things wrong at the start as you can, because you want to learn from them as quickly as possible. I did so much crap wrong. Like, oh my gosh, way too much. Well, actually not way too much, because I've definitely learned from them. But first of all, I'd be like, who wants to make $1,000 bucks? You know, I'd be like, who wants to make this? I'd make it so crazy and just be like, I'm making so much money. And nobody could relate to me. They'd be like, this girl's crazy. You know what I mean? So after, you know, a lot of training, I was going on YouTube constantly, just sucking every YouTube video that I could
YouTube find. Is life. Let me just, I don't mean to interrupt, but let me tell you what. You can follow other ambassadors and me and other people, but they're only posting things that it's okay for potential like people to see. When you go follow, I have a YouTube channel, Stacy has a YouTube channel, there's tons of people I can put below for you to go follow their YouTube channels. That's when they talk to distributors. That's when they teach you the grit and the grain and what it takes and what their secrets are. So find an ambassador like, oh girl, Samantha Greensley, I told you tonight when I met you, you know, Jocelyn Yates, Morgan McIntyre, like, that's you right there. You know, I'll put a bunch of different people that you guys can follow on YouTube, because that is, I was like a YouTube fanatic freak, but everything I watched, I applied and I grew. Sorry, go ahead.
Okay, thanks. No, but it's so true. So mine was, I was looking up because I never thought I'd be good at getting distributors. I mean, whenever they said, when I first joined, it was like, get 4 LCs, you'll get $50, so I'm always a competition type person. So I got 4 LCs in less than a week. I was like, boom, done, whatever. And like I said, it was all people just on the internet. And I just like faked it till I made it. You just got to have that confidence. Even when you don't feel confident, you gotta have it. You just have to. Sorry guys, hold on one second. There I'm back. Okay, but what was this one thing I heard? I know I jump around a lot. I need my confianza. You think of what you want to be, like a triple diamond, presidential diamond, whatever it is, and act like that. I know it's hard at the beginning because you're like, well, I'm brand new. How the hell can I act like a presidential diamond? But just believe, just take it from us, okay? These products work. They work really, really, really well. We're not a multi-billion dollar company for nothing. So the products work. Believe in yourself. They always say, you remember that, saying, dress for the job that you want? Well, it's kind of the same thing. Act for the promotion you want. Claim it. There you go. Claim it. So basically, what
do you want?
Exactly. So I've been wanting to go diamond, like obviously from the get-go. I had no idea how to do it, but I was just like, whatever, let's just go. So I watched this YouTube video, and I want to tell you what this YouTube video said because it really helped me. So instead of going on there and saying, hey, I want to get, make $1,000 with me or blah, 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 blah. This one was like, hey, just talk about something small. Talk about going to the store and buying a cup. Talk about buying a coffee mug without having to bug your husband. Talk about buying or getting gas or getting yourself a piece of makeup without having to worry about that you're going to take money away from your kids. Yeah. So just something that's small, something that's relatable, something that's real, that I really was needing that, but I thought I wanted to talk to a bigger market. You know what I mean? I didn't know.
Yeah.
So after I learned that, I actually got a distributor after I posted that, just by saying, hey, I went and got a coffee mug from TJ Maxx and I didn't have to ask my husband or take money out of my account. Like, done and done. So YouTube's, awesome. They're huge. Yeah, YouTube's are really, awesome. Really big.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. And
it's true. Being genuine is very important, you guys. And I just want to let you know, like, I am very big on being honest with people, being genuine with people. I remember Faith is on here. Faith is brand new to our team, but she has been following me for like life. And I remember one day you said to me, though, you're like, this girl Faith right here, now this is something I want you to think about. You don't know who your followers' friends are, okay? And I thought about this one day, Faith, you don't know this, but one day you were like, I follow like 4 Itworks people. And I'm like, oh snap, I better have like the best stuff you're following then. Right? But you don't think about that stuff. You don't know how many other people that do this, people are watching. They might not be on our team, they might be from all over the world. But she said something to me. She's like, something about you stood out. Like, you just seem very genuine. You seem honest. Your kids are in the background. Like, you're not always done up. Remember that? Like, you said that to me. And I was like, man, I always stuck with me, because you're a real person. And people go through these things every day. You're not joining to say, hey, I'm going to be a millionaire in 2 years. You might be a millionaire in 2 years, but that's not why you're joining. You're joining because you want your independence. You're joining because you want your freedom. You're joining because you're Sarah, right? You want to go to Epcot and Disney World with your $5,000 bonus for your babies. You're joining for the reason that you're joining, it's not for the money. It's for what the money will provide you in your life, for your family. And that's what you need to understand. Money comes and goes. Freedom doesn't. You've got to work for it. So you just have to understand that other people have those same thoughts as you do. So the more you can relate to them and be real, the better. The better it will be for you. Sometimes Alicia cries on her live videos. I think it's the coolest thing ever. She gets so emotional. She's so passionate, and it's crazy, but it's awesome. So many people comment, you know what I mean? And so I think that, fake it till you make it 100%, be confident, but be yourself. Don't look at somebody else on this Zoom and be like, she does this, I need to do. Be you. Be you and just remember why you're doing this, because that's what's going to not only keep you going on your hard days, but that's what's going to help you get to where you want to go. So I like that, Sarah. Thank you.
So I got one more thing.
Sure. Yeah.
All right. Basically, also listen to Alana. When she tells you to chart right, chart right. Do not listen to anyone else. Listen to her, or whoever, whatever. Just make sure Alana's involved with charting and you don't pull a Sarah, which is, yeah.
I'm just going to leave all these people direct to me and not promote.
Yeah. No. Yeah. So definitely charting is huge. Don't get all cut up with the, little simple stuff. Like just go with the flow and keep up with your upline. And yeah, charting is major. But also, I know you guys are going to cringe at this, some of you all who haven't done it yet, but lives are really life. Okay. And trust me, if you go back and watch my first live, not that I expect any of you to do that, but like, I had my son in the room to help me because I was so nervous, I was like, okay, guys, I have an HSN 90-day challenge. I mean, it was so embarrassing. I mean, I'm like, oh my gosh, why did I talk like that? But I'm just saying, like, really, once you do a live, just get it out. It's like ripping off a Band-Aid. Just get it done, and then just keep doing them over and over and over and over. And get on there and talk about whatever the heck you want to talk about. Talk about the business. Talk about products. Talk about how you feel that day. Doesn't matter. Just make sure it's positive. You know what I mean? You don't want drama on your page. You don't want anything that's gonna bring you down, stuff like that. People want to be happy. People want to see happy stuff. There's so much other stuff going on in this world right now that they don't need to see negativity. So keep it happy. Also, don't make it like a, what did I say to you, Alana, earlier today? Like the car salespeople where they're just like, buy, 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 buy.
Yeah.
People don't want that either. They want to see a real mom, with kids running around, makeup coming off. They want to see realness, and that's what it is. So.
Yeah, like, don't talk about the product. Talk about what the product is going to do for that person. What does the product do? Not the product. Does that make sense? That's what I wanted to say. Talk about how this product can benefit you versus, hey, I have this product and it's $39. You know what I mean? Like, talk about what it can do or what it's done for you, because I think that's what really touches people, because then they're like, oh, you don't know, that person could have been thinking, like, who knows, their man could have been wanting to do the boom booms and they were embarrassed because they have a pooch, and all of a sudden they hear about your pooch, and they put a wrap on. I mean, I know this might sound crazy to you, but these products are so life-changing that, I mean, that's a deep situation. I mean, if in a marriage, you just don't know what's going on with people behind closed doors when it comes to an insecurity. So be proud about what I'm telling you. I had this girl, she's from Cuba. She's like this small. She had twin babies and she was this small right after, but the skin on her stomach was wrecked because of how small she was. And I will never forget, she did like 20 wraps. This girl was avid because she did like 2 and was beyond. I gotta find her results. It's been a really long time. But anyway, she called me crying, literally crying, because of the wraps and what they did to her stomach. She was a beautiful Cuban girl. I mean, beautiful, skinny body, looked great, but the skin was just hanging off of her, and you can't get rid of that in a gym. She would have had to go under the knife and spend thousands of dollars to do that if she didn't come across the wraps. So you just don't know who's next in your line that you're going to help in that situation. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So, okay, one more thing. Do you have anything else, Sarah?
I mean, I can go on forever, but no, that's pretty much the basics of it.
Anything else? Okay. So I know that Sarah mentioned charting, and some of you know what that is and some of you don't. So really quick, you guys, to keep this short and sweet, you just want to focus, especially if you're brand new in this business, on your steps to success. Your steps to success is your roadmap to the top of this company or wherever you want to go to. All that means is, number one, you have your 80 auto ship set up and you're using the products because you're going to be a product of the product, right? I mean, I understand sometimes things happen financially, but the goal is to make enough money so you should be able to run your 80 auto ship like a breeze, okay? Because that's what's going to make you money. So you're going to set that up so that you're being a product of the product, and you're going to get at least 4 loyal customers a month. That's only 1 a week. That's pretty doable, okay? And then you're going to try to get at least 3 distributors on your team a month. That's less than one a week, okay? So just to give you an idea, I would talk to, and I don't want to freak you out, but typically it works in averages. So if you want 3 distributors on your team, you need to be talking to like 30 people about being a distributor, okay? I just want to share really quick. But it took it took a year for Sarah to join my team. A year. She almost blocked me. Okay. She hasn't told her whole story tonight, but that's basically in a nutshell. Okay. And look at her. She's going diamond this month. Mom of 2 little boys. She's a military wife, right? She takes care of her husband. He's you know, from the military and all that stuff, and she doesn't let anything stop her. So anyways, you know, have patience, because not everybody is going to sign up right away, but they're watching you. And going back to even live videos, don't be discouraged because the live videos they show you how many viewers you have. So if you only see the number 1 or none, don't worry about it, because the live video stays on your page. So 500 people can go and watch it later while they're laying in bed before they fall asleep, right? But if you delete it, or you stop doing them, they're never going to see it. So you just have to know that patience is a virtue in this business, and you just have to accept that, because that's where the gold comes in. Are you drinking a beer? No, just kidding.
Green tea.
That it looks like you're drinking a 40. So, but that's where the gold comes in. You know, the fortune is in the follow up. I had a girl. This is crazy. Like, I mean, same thing with Faith. Faith took a really long time to join my team. I've got loyal customers that have taken a really long time to become loyal customers, but they want to see. Unfortunately, most people in America start something and they never finish it. So automatically, people are judging you and setting you up for failure in their mind. So it's not until you have enough patience to prove them wrong that they're going to jump on board. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
So you just have to just fight through the trenches and just be like, it's okay. Don't get mad at them. You know, it's all good. It's okay. Timing is everything. So just move on to the next person. Write that person's, you know, name down on a list and follow back up with them in a week or so. Or if you're me, every day, just ask them what they have for lunch and they'll bring up a product. But, you know, it's all good. Follow up till they block you. That's how I look at it, but just do it respectfully. Okay?
Hey, Heather Dempsey asked a really good question.
Oh, let me look.
She said about adding people. I forgot to say that.
Oh my God. Okay. Yeah. This is a must.
Yeah. So, yeah.
If you're going to build on social media every day, add people to your network. It's no different than, you know, blitzing. You're like online blitzing. So every day I would try to add 10 new friends a day. That's 70 new friends a week if they all accept, right? That's not bad. That's really good. So if you can add 10 new friends, you can do more if you want. But I would shoot for 10 a day. You just do that. And let me share with you how I do that sometimes, where I find people. I never friend. I've gone through and found everyone that I know. Boom, perfect. You can even, you know. Okay, so wait. So here's what I do. Here's a few ways that I expand my network online. Okay. So wherever you live, there's a gym, right? Every business nowadays has a Facebook business page, okay? Don't go make one. Use your personal page, please. Don't start from scratch. Oh my God. Okay, so go like for instance, there's UFIT down the street for me. So I type in UFIT, Northport, Florida, and boom, it brings up their page. Well, there's a little tabs like photos, events, reviews. Go to reviews. Every single person that wrote a review, you need to friend. Why? well. They have money for a gym membership. They care about what they look like. They're local to you. You can invite them to parties. I use social media to bring people to me face to face. I don't only use it just to sign them up on social media. If I am friending local people and I'm doing a local party, you better believe that I'm going to go find all my local friends online and invite those suckers that I haven't met, right? Hey, let's be friends, let's meet, and let's do a party. So use your social media like that. You can do the same thing. Get creative, you guys. Spas. Okay, if you don't know the name of a spa, just go to Google and put spas in my city. And then once you see the names in Google, go type it in a Facebook search and find it. Go to reviews, friend all the people, right? Anyone going to a spa obviously has money and wants to spend it on themselves, right? This is where you find quality people. I feel like a lot of people are like, I don't know anybody, and the people I do know, they're not going to buy from me. Okay, great. So go meet new people that will, and this is how you're going to do it. You know, go walk in to the spa and say, hey, my name is Heather. I was wondering if I could leave my business card in your break room. Would you mind hanging this up for me? Put your Blitz card, give it to them, hang it up on the bulletin board. There's a girl on Stacy's team. She's our sideline sister. She did that to a tire place. A tire place. A girl saw it that was on lunch. Okay. She called her. She signed up. I think that girl quit, but one of the girls that girl signed up became a triple diamond on her team and helped her go presidential, which is an average of over $16,000 a month. Okay. So go out there, you know, don't be afraid to walk into places and hand out your card. Okay, here's another one, like chiropractors. Chiropractors are all about holistic health. They don't prescribe medications. So like you can go into chiropractic offices and even say, hey, can I come set up a table in your lobby and do like a customer appreciation, you know, and hand out, you know, you can make little samples of greens and stuff like that. Talk about the relief, right? Great for bones and joints, muscles and all that stuff. So you just have to get creative. The money's there. You just have to go get it. You know what I mean? Anybody else have a question I can answer? Nothing. Is there anything else that you want me to touch base on, Sarah?
I knew it all earlier today.
I think we covered a lot.
Yeah, we did.
Sarah, what about you? Anything other Sarah Chambers, Liz, anybody? Don't be shy, you know, ask. My boo Yadira? No? All right.
Does
All
everyone
right,
know?
no.
Sorry. Does everyone know that they can go check out that ADBV? Where is it? 100. Where is that ADBV video of yours?
Oh, yeah, the 400 PBV page. You should all be in it. Yeah,
okay.
It's 400 PBV on Facebook page. There's a video in there that explains the product. Now, here's one thing I want to tell you guys without talking your ear up, but I think we're doing really good here. So every product has a dollar amount, and every product has a BV amount. You don't get paid on the dollar amount that you sell. You get paid on the BV amount, okay? So hear me out, you guys. Now, obviously, I sell all different stuff, but I focus on packs, okay? And back when I started, we only had one. Now we have like freaking 7. So you can sell the system, right? If somebody wants to drop 30 pounds, do you know how much stuff they get in the system? They get like stuff for free. It's only $147. It's a killer deal. They get wraps, greens, Thermofit, cleanse, the free blender bottle. You get paid 110 BV on that one sale. Okay? Any of the other packs under results on your website, like Metabolic Burn, Target Trio, those are all worth $80. And they're super affordable, like $94. And they get like the cleanse, the wraps, and the fat fighter for $94. They're getting fat fighter for free. And you get paid 80 BV off of that. Focus on packs when it comes to weight loss, because we don't really have a lot of packs for skin. Also, we have the total keto package, right? That's $89 and like 54 BV. That's great. They basically get the coffee and they get the ketones and the coffee, and they get the Keto Go shots for free, which are normally $40. So that's another pack. Go look through your login eSuite, click on orders, and then go look through all the products, and it will show you the amount and then the BV right next to it. Okay. What I used to do was, we had different catalogs back then. I really wish we still had them so you could do this, but you can still like make it your own way. But I had like a catalog or a cheat sheet. You can just write the products down, like in categories: skin, greens, lifestyle. But what I would do is I would write, okay, wraps, $59, because I didn't have anything memorized. I didn't know anything yet. And I would put 54 BB. So when I was talking to somebody and they were like, okay, I want to lose this much weight, I would look at my cheat sheet and be like, how can I save this person money, but how can I get paid the most BB? So I would look at all the numbers. I'm just being honest with you guys. I mean, really. So I would look at it and say, okay, this is a really good package. They're going to end up with this product for free, and it's going to give me this much more BB. So it's a win-win situation. So you need to educate yourself and go look at that stuff. So log in to eSuite and go to orders. And then you can click through all the categories and you can see the BV. That way you know what you're selling. It's important to know what you're selling, okay? And what you're getting, what you're making on it.
Oh, hey, that party pad, remember where they can find it?
Do you want to put the link down here?
Well, yeah, but I want to
tell them where to find it. Yeah.
Yeah, because I just found I've just realized it's been there the whole time. So we all have training on our eSuite, guys, right? So whatever training you have, just go to your training. You'll see on there, it'll say virtual party pad. It'll say English and Spanish. Just click on it and download it. And that's basically going to show you all our products. It's basically the party pad that we don't really have now, but it's all virtual. And that way you can get familiar with the product. So it's right there under training, newbie, and you'll see it, virtual party pad. That's it.
Awesome. All right. So with that being said, did you want me to share scripts in here, or can you guys send that out to your people, or what do you want me to do with that before I hop off? Because I want to respect everybody's time. Did you want me to do that, or?
Does anyone need scripts? I can share them,
Huh?
I can share them with,
Oh, you got total keto? Yeah, me too. I got like 3. Total keto is awesome. Let's see. I can join as myself real quick because I know I'm under Stacy. Let's see. Oh, there I am twice. Okay, so turn my camera off. What I'll do is I'll share it in here real quick, and you guys can copy and paste it. Save it in the notes section of your phone, okay? And then I'll let you guys go. Notes. Okay. These are just, you can tweak these to sound more like you. How do I get to the chat from my phone? Oh, here we go. Hopefully it'll let me paste this whole thing. Oh, it won't. Okay, I'm going to have to do it in 2 pieces. Do you guys see that? You guys see it? I'm pasting the rest of it, but it's making me paste it. It's a lot of stuff. Okay, perfect. Where did that last one leave off? Link. These are just a few options for you. You can read through them after, but I just want to share them. If I can get this copy, that would be really nice. Okay, you guys see all that? Where did it leave off there for you? I'll get you in my schedule. Okay, it won't let me see where I left off to do the rest, but Sarah, you have this, so you can share this, okay?
Yeah.
But just to give you guys an idea. All right, so that's that. You can share it with everybody else. Also, I have one other thing. This I only send to people that I personally know when you're brand new. And this one's really short. Where the heck is it? Here it is. So if you're brand new, I would start sending this specific one out immediately to everybody you know. At least 30 people.
I just messaged you Pam's different ways to explain the loyal customer if you want to do it. I can send it out.
Yeah. All right, I think I'll just do that. And that's it. All right, so thank you all for coming on here. I want to thank you for taking out your time with me and all of us, really. And keep crushing it, guys. I'm excited for every single one of you. I can tell you're all determined because you're on here. And I love you all.
Night.
Good night.